So the Rhode Island and St. Peter's Immaculata Youth Exchange is a program taking young people from inner city communities who are struggling with socio-economic conditions to provide them with an out-of-school enrichment program that broadens their horizons and develops their social and life skills. The focus of the program is on positive peer cultures and global service learning methodologies. The idea is that young people will, in a co-design and in a co-education partnership, teach each other cultural competencies, isms, power, oppression and discrimination, homophobia, sexism, racism, sectarianism, and grow relationships that will open their minds and open their hearts to new learning opportunities.
Hello, my name is Shane Lee, and I am coming over working from the Nonviolence Institute. Okay, so in terms of that, the exchange that's working, my part in it is I come from the Nonviolence Institute, which is in Providence, Rhode Island, in the Northeast in America. And we basically teach the theory of nonviolence according to Martin Luther King Jr. And so their idea in bringing me along was to actually be a part of teaching nonviolence. So I taught a group of youth workers here, and then I taught 2 sessions to the youth as well to help them to learn about how to apply nonviolence in the local issues that they're experiencing, and also to give them wisdom and knowledge how to work through the conflicts that were inevitable because you're mixing 2 cultures. So I was here to be that nonviolent voice and that education for all the goals that both the Ireland youth and the American youth have, because nonviolence can be used to change not only personal lives, but it can also be applied to cultural issues happening right in your own backyard. These exchanges are completely invaluable. What it does is it helps anyone who has the chance to experience something like this have more of a world view. What happens when you don't step outside of your own sort of culture, your own country? You have a very narrow-minded view of the way the world is and how people are and what they need. And so it makes it very difficult for anyone from somewhere else to be able to understand or advocate for others' needs. You also lose the ability to see that common humanity that we all share, and it makes for a colder, more constricted world, as opposed to a world that can be more connected, more warm, and full of more compassion because you have that wider view.
So my name is James Stringer. I'm a social studies teacher from Highlander Charter School in Rhode Island. I've been running a GSL program for a few years now, and for our class we've been with each other for a year and a half. And for the past week we've been spending time in Ireland with the youth from St. Peter's Immaculata. So with our students, our program, we've been slowly adjusting it over time to really kind of account for what's going to have the best impact. We now look for students who are taking those steps, who are really trying to push themselves and bring them into the program to start with. And what we've seen is that the way that we run it and the work we do at St. Peter's really helps these students step up and above and go beyond what their expectations were in high school. So for the most part, the students in our group are students who had planned to go to college, who were on track to graduate. It's just now they're walking out with a better skill set. A skill set that's not only going to help them in education, but be able to help them in life. They're walking out with a different mindset, one where they can walk into these situations where socially it may be awkward or difficult for them, and that may impact education like it does with everybody, but our kids are going to be prepared, right? They're going to have these experiences to fall back to and look at and learn from to be able to take on whatever educational challenges they face. It's truly outstanding.
Hi, my name is Jessie Blanco, and I am the Director of Teaching and Learning at Highlander Charter School in Rhode Island. We've been here for about a week, and we've done a lot of amazing things, including visiting cultural sites, the World Heritage Site. We've done a lot of hikes, walks down to the beach, some group learning around Kingian nonviolence, and giving students the opportunity to get to know each other through some various group work, eating lots of great Irish food as well, and learning about each other's cultures. So an exchange like this gives students the opportunity to interact with those out of their smaller communities, outside of their cultures. It forces them to step out of their comfort zone and into the risk zone, and that's where learning can happen. They get to see what kind of perspectives others have of people from our community, of our country, and they also have the opportunity to question and restructure any biases or stereotypes, dispel any myths they have of the other cultures as well. In terms of value for money, this program is priceless. It gives everyone the opportunity to learn about people and places that they would never have the opportunity to do otherwise. I have found this experience to be enlightening. I've never been to Ireland. I did not know much about Ireland, Belfast in particular, and what's going on there. For me, being the director of teaching and learning, it's given me the perspective I need to continue to support this program and make sure it's something that is sustainable, because this exchange, I've seen the value in the students' interactions, in their faces, and the reflections that they share. And I know it's something that we should continue, and the fact that I was able to come on this journey and see it firsthand will allow me to speak highly of it and continue to fight for it